"Come, let us do this great thing," he said, as he called them. And then he spun them to see that they would be made joyful, and anointed their heads so that they would become triumphant. And then he pushed them, not so much that they fell, but so much that they would grasp the immediate balance of this which he gave them, a push start, each one, so that they may never run low on energy or ever break down again. "Come, let us do this great almighty thing," he said, without knowing what to do or how to do it. God himself will be the light, he told them, as he gathered them to perform this great miracle of which he knew not. "Come, let us do this great and almighty thing," he said to the elders and to the young, and to the liars who dwell there with the thieves, and to the sinners, and to the saints, and to the hypocrite, and to the prophet, and to the priest, and to the princess, and to those who were seated with the wicked, and to those who were standing among the dead, and to all of the angels guarding the door, and finally to the smallest child who was greatest in the kingdom of heaven. Come, let us do this great, bold, and magnificent thing, this one and other thing of which we know not. This will mark itself as promise, the proof of the greater things we shall do. Therefore, let us engage in our bravery and our confidence. Let us arm ourselves heavily and invisibly. Come, let us do this great, almighty, and highly scientific, miraculous thing in the name of the Father, through the Son, and by the Holy Spirit. Hey you, behind there, can you do good, or can you think that you did? You've met my angels, and also my demons. You led me back into darkness after following me into the light. You felt my pain of my shaking shadow when he sobbed the rhythm of why. And I know that you are behind there because he caught you laughing, although the thick and leathered curtains just would not let him see you clearly. He said he saw you standing there until you were seated. He knows your favorite snacks and refreshments and the secretive things you do. And then he told me that you loved me and that you hold me dearly in your hands and in your hearts in this good and that verily evil way. Then I was sure you were behind there because he was my confirmation. So hello dear behind there. I know that you can hear me. You can make an airplane from a book page and paper. You can make and produce materials with large needles and threads. Can you make any one object of any kind in particular, and with many modes and personalities, having multiple and flexible appearance and feelings? Could you find the magic of good and evil combined to make it breathe? Or should you stop them from breathing and curse your own creator? Can you do good? Or can you think that you did? My dear, behind there, may you dance in these shoes for me tonight, for they are my own, and I love them. I did not come here to perish. I do not wish to be caged in. I do not wish to die here and fall here in my shit. I did not come here to perish, and all my smiles were all too bright to be crying so sorrowful now. All because you live behind there. Can you cook though? Because I am hungry. And are you warm on the inside? May I sleep? May I rest in the comfort of your love and your forgiveness and your merciful, tender kindness? May I kneel to propose this, or should I stand and ask you clearly? Or should I sit and die in waiting to hear you tell me no? You can do good, or you can think that you did, because I have become to love you so invisibly and unknowingly. You can make a perfect basket using only straws. You can pile the dishes in a way so that they do not tumble. You can practice all of this, and then you will master all of them. But could you make a single object of any and many kinds, having many different features, with a liquid red-like potion inside of it to make it grow? Could you find the miracle or magic to bring this object to life? Could you perform the rituals to make it multiply and bear? Could you balance the science of light and darkness together to make it live? Or should you stop them from living and double-cross thy God? You may do good, or you may think that you did, or we can do all things but listen, just to learn the way it feels. And whoever gets to feel must feel like him, like never feeling again. There, the warm tears got away from you and through the floodgates of your heaven, and ran its salty way down like an unending stream, flooding the way and washing the corners, dripping and dropping from the bridges of your nose, then mixed itself with a thick knot that broke out the sores on our lips. Surely contrite and coldly deep river ran this silent waterfall from our chins, then took the long way around and winding way down, all the way along and across, and evilly tickling down on our necks, making miles of tracks with railings and runways from where the flood flows continually, soaking its warm self into your bosom and slowly cools at the burning of the heart. Help me mend my broken, because I am, and I admit it. And it is not easy to fight with composure, and to battle with expressions, and to tackle the attacks of dark angels. But I am alive, still in the motion, and not yet fought off the edge. And they did scarred me cruelly and bitterly, and I entirely felt it, and did not get time to cry. And it did hurt me wholly and deeply inside, and for good. It took advantage of my singularity, though I was not alone, and I was tired and felt like fainting and could not take a break. And they were too many, and I was afraid and stuck in the motion still. Help me mend my broken, because I am, and I admit it. And it is not easy to heal these wounds all by myself, and to bypass the venoms of vengeance, and to overlook the fact that you did not deserve this, and that you were innocent, and forgive them. But you did, and you have time. Therefore hope will find perfect place for you to forget about everything, and every scar should disappear. As for me, Daniel, my cogitations much troubled me, and my countenance changed in me, but I kept the matter in my heart. O time and my patience, Have mercy on me now. Have pity on me again and again, for I am a failure, and my own flesh is failing me. Show leniency on my behalf, for this I plead to you heart achingly, and pray that you call a meeting with love and success, and have them welcome me there. For all I ask is to be invited, so that I may sit right next to them, so that I will never lose this connection or forget the feeling which they have brought me. O precious time and my longing patience, send help to find me now, and show your future to my face, that I may go away with her and not get trapped in the past. For I was the certain traveler searching for rest, but did not find it here, and wandering in and around, within or without portals.